Hi again everyone, it's Stephanie and I'm back for week 3 of Shrink Yourself Video Diary. And I know it's been more than a week since I've recorded a video and I apologize for that. And I know that when I decided to do this, that I agreed to myself, and I think I promised you guys too on the video, that I would be honest, completely honest. And I'm going to be honest, this was a terrible week for me. I struggled so bad. And I think that's why I have procrastinated on making this video, because I didn't want to have to tell y'all just how bad I've been. I feel like I've just gone back to all my old habits, and I feel like that I've taken everything I've read and learned from Shrink Yourself and just thrown it out the window. And I know sometimes that's going to happen in life, so I'm not giving up. And I'm thankful for these video diaries because I feel like it's holding me accountable to telling y'all, because I'm getting some comments from you guys, which I love. That's pushing me to keep going, and I don't want to have to admit to you that I haven't done very well, but I have. I've done miserable, and I don't really have any excuses other than I have found that my love for food has taken over again, and I've just got to jump back on track. We went to my favorite restaurant in the whole wide world, which is the Cheesecake Factory. Have you ever heard of that place? It's amazing. And my husband took me there on a date, and yes, I was excited to spend time with just him, but I have to admit that I was more excited about the cheesecake, because that is such a treat for me, and I don't want to have those emotions of excitement and joy over cheesecake. I should be focusing on the joy of spending time with my husband instead, and I'm sorry for failing, but that wasn't the only time this week. You know, Halloween's coming up, and my kids are getting all kinds of treats, and people ring our doorbell and run and leave a bag of candy at the doorstep, and wow, this is a bad time of year for me. I'm really trying to focus on doing activities in place of eating, activities that make me happy and that I find fulfillment from, and some of those things, I really, believe it or not, I do love to exercise. It's just that I don't have much opportunity. I have 4 kids and a dog, high maintenance family. I love them to pieces. They're my life and my joy, other than my faith in Christ. He is my most cherished thing in my life, and I try to realize and remind myself, this is not my body again. This is God's body. He gave it to me, and I need to treat it wonderful, because He gave me this body, and that's what I strive on doing. And I abuse this body so much, and I want to get out there and I want to exercise, and I want to feel that amazing feeling from being healthy and having good energy instead of sugar energy. And I hope to come back next week with a bunch of great news to share with y'all, and I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you're not discouraged from my bad week. But I know we do all have them, and I encourage you to keep going and find your list of activities that you can do instead of eating. Do you like to read? I unfortunately do not like to read. I like to be on the computer doing things. I like to shop. I like to save money by cutting coupons and scanning on sites for things like that, and I like to exercise and be outside. So I'm trying to make a list of all the things that I love to do to take the place of eating. So I'm also trying to just keep healthy things in this house. My kids, you know, they like the snacky, junky food, and I don't let them just pig out on that stuff, but I do treat them with those things every once in a while. I have to find the strength from deep inside of me to stay away from that. And I know that once I get on my routine of eating healthy and taking care of my body, that I will naturally not want to eat that stuff because of the way it makes me feel. And for the first 2 weeks of when I've been sharing these video diaries with you, I have stayed away from those things. So like I said, I'm really disappointed in myself this week, and I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better, because I felt gross and disgusting this week. It wasn't just the Cheesecake Factory. It was every day I splurged, and I'm not sure why. I even did, you know, I tried practicing the tools that Shrink Yourself has given me, but I didn't do all my workbooks this week, and my hunger coach, I didn't do that, and maybe I just should have, and maybe that's the problem. I gotta stick to this, and I'm encouraging you to stick to this and do all your lessons and do all the things you're supposed to do. if you are following the Shrink Yourself plan and the reading and the daily exercises that you're supposed to be doing, don't follow in my path this week. Do better than I did, please. And I love hearing your comments, and thanks for encouraging me. And I look forward to talking with you next week. And I promise it's going to be better. Thanks.